Oh, the battery's dead. Of course. Of course the battery's dead. Man. Oh well. Try tomorrow. Whew. Alright, everybody. It is the next day. It's hotter today than it was yesterday. Holy smokes, is it hot today. I let the battery charge up overnight, so we should have plenty of battery now. While I was watching my kids today, I spent a little time reading through the instruction manual again, just to make sure I hadn't missed or forgotten anything. And I do need to check that all of my sensors are reading correctly before I try to start it. So you do that through the little handheld. So I'm gonna turn the key to on, and then we'll see if all of our parameters are where they should be. And everything's reading what it should. Throttle position is at 0. Goes up and down when I open and close it. Manifold pressure is at 100 kPa. That says, the instructions say it should be in that range. Coolant temperature sensor, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, which I believe. And then idle air control, 87%, 12.3 volts on the battery. Whew. All right, well, let's see if it'll start for us. Wasn't that something? It stalled itself out. The interesting thing is, as it was coming up to temperature, it was saying, it was reading really rich. but it smelled, it was reading really lean, but it smells like it's really rich. Now I wonder, maybe I need a little bit more pipe, because I think it said it that wants like 18 inches or so of exhaust pipe past the wideband O2 sensor, and I don't think I have that much. Maybe that's throwing off the reading. That would explain why it thinks that it's super lean even when it smells rich.
One eternity later.
I think we finally have a car that will run and idle when it's hot like it's supposed to. Maybe not. All right, everybody. I think I got this thing figured out finally. Turns out, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I forgot to hook up the vacuum line to the brake booster. So I had a massive vacuum leak, which was probably why the thing couldn't figure out how to idle. So I fixed that. I got the throttle linkage hooked up. I think the computer still has a good bit of learning to do. For lack of a better way to say it, the learning doesn't seem to be a fast process. It seems to take a bit. But I've had it idling a little bit now, and I think it should start right up, and then it should idle okay. We're gonna see. And that's all assuming that my battery is good. I'm pretty sure this battery is garbage. I've had the charger on it, and the charger can't even keep it at 12 volts. So I still need to get my alternator wired up. I'm waiting for a resistor to get here tomorrow. I'll probably do a short video on how to do that for you guys. How to just wire your alternator so it charges on its own. It doesn't have to be connected to a PCM or anything else like that. But, man, let's see if it'll start up. Pretty sure my temporary exhaust just fell off, and let the O2 sensor read inaccurately, so it stalled. Yep. Alright everybody, I'm calling it for this video. We've got a win on our hands here. It will idle. The computer still has a lot of learning to do for returning to idle, coasting, that sort of stuff. But at least it will start hot and it will idle, which it would not do before. Next video, I'll probably get into tidying up the spaghetti monster under the hood. Get the PCM mounted somewhere that I'm happy with. And then finish up the electrical. Get the alternator wired so it'll charge the battery. And get the fuel pressure sensor installed. But for now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this is helpful if you're doing something similar. And until the next video, everybody, take care.